Hey everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today we're journeying deep into the past, way before the first words were ever written down. We're talking about prehistoric humans, the pioneers who laid the very foundation of our modern world. How did they live? What did they believe? Let's travel back in time and find out. Imagine a world without cities, without supermarkets, without the internet. This was the reality for our earliest ancestors. For hundreds of thousands of years, humans were hunter-gatherers. Their lives were a constant dance with nature. They moved with the seasons, following herds of mammoths, bison, and deer. Every day was about survival. Finding food, locating fresh water, and seeking shelter were their top priorities. These early humans were incredibly resourceful. They didn't just stumble upon things. They were masters of their environment. They crafted sharp tools from stone, flint, and bone. These weren't just simple rocks. They were sophisticated instruments like hand axes for butchering meat, scrapers for cleaning animal hides, and sharp spear points for hunting. This era is called the Stone Age for a reason. Stone was the technology that powered their world, much like silicon powers ours today. But life wasn't just about survival. These ancient people had rich inner lives. They had families, formed communities, and shared knowledge. How do we know this? We look at their art. Across the globe, in the deep, dark corners of caves, they left behind breathtaking paintings. In places like Lascaux in France and Altamira in Spain, we see vivid images of animals that roamed their world. Horses, bulls, and lions painted with pigments made from minerals and charcoal. Why did they create this art? Was it for hunting rituals, storytelling, or simply to capture the beauty they saw around them? We may never know for sure, but these paintings are a powerful connection to their minds, a message sent across tens of thousands of years. They also thought about what came after life. We found burial sites that show they cared for their dead. Some were buried with tools, beads made from shells, and even flowers. This suggests they had beliefs about an afterlife, a spiritual world beyond the one they knew. They weren't just surviving. They were thinking, feeling, and wondering about the big questions, just like we do. Then something incredible happened. Around 12,000 years ago, the world began to change. The Ice Age ended, and the climate grew warmer. This led to one of the most important revolutions in human history, the invention of agriculture. Instead of chasing their food, people learned to grow it. They started planting seeds like wheat and barley and domesticating animals like goats and sheep. This shift was monumental. For the first time, humans could stay in one place. They built permanent settlements, which slowly grew into the world's first villages. Life became more stable. With a reliable food source, populations grew, and people had more time for other things. They developed new skills like pottery to store their grain and weaving to make cloth. Society became more complex, with new roles and new ideas. This new way of life set the stage for everything that followed. Villages grew into towns, and towns grew into the first great cities. From these cities emerged writing, governments, and the complex civilizations we study today. Every single thing we have, from the phone in your hand to the house you live in, has its roots in this deep prehistoric past. Our ancient ancestors were not the simple, primitive figures we sometimes imagine. They were innovators, artists, and explorers. They faced immense challenges and not only survived but thrived, spreading across the entire planet. They laid the groundwork for human civilization. So the next time you look at the world around you, remember the long, incredible journey it took to get here, a story that began long before the first page was ever written. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this journey into the past, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more adventures through history. See you in the next video.